day to the day of wrath.
Psst.
Joker.
Hey, buddy. You awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means?
What does it mean?
That it's time to get out of here.
It's time to get out of here.
That's right.
For me.
Slumber party. Truth or dare. You go first, but don't ask where any bodies are buried.
What are you talking about? Tell me about Dr. Quinzel.
What do you know about Dr. Quinzel?
Let's see, Dr. Quinzel. Oh, the blondie. Is she still working here? Well, if you ask me, she could really use a career change. I don't suppose you know anyone who's hiring. Oh, maybe she could be your little sidekick.
What are you talking about, Joker?
I work alone.
I work alone,
Oh,
Joker.
come on. The Adventures of Batsy and Dr. Ditz. It'll play great with the tweens.
No.
No, Joker.
Fine, fine. If you're too uptight to give the girl a chance, well, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
If you know something about the Rat King, tell me. You could be his next target.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, heaven forfend. I certainly hope no one breaks me out of solitary to try and recruit me for the day of wrath. And they say you're not funny. Thanks for the laughs, ooh. I mean, matches. Wink. Now what's next? Spin the bottle? Kind of difficult with a concrete wall between us. Now, don't go putting my hand in a bowl of water while I sleep.
This isn't funny, Joker. People are going to...
Malone, you, got a visitor.
Visitor? Who? Falcone?
Malone. I smell a rat.
Howdy.
Now you, kid. You're a stand-up guy. One person in this whole stinking world I can't trust. You saved my life. I'm here to repay the debt.
Then get me the hell out of here.
Get me out
Oh,
of
I
here.
am. Because you and me got a job to do. Together.
Together, I don't work with criminals.
Jeez, man, you all right?
Sorry. I haven't felt this way since I helped my kid Alberto with his third-grade science project. It turned out awful. Like Alberto, but...
Falcone, what's the job?
Not here. The walls have ears. Speaking of which, put this in one of yours.
That. There.
In a second, a guard will let you out of your cell. We'll be in touch after that. Oh, yeah.
Out you go, Malone. Guess it pays to have powerful friends.
Yeah. Land.
Hey, I want to talk for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, did I hear him call you Matches?
Fire.
Why? Got a problem with that?
No problem, friend. In fact, I like it. Not a bad nickname for a fellow firebug.
Alleged?
What'd you allegedly torch?
Let's see.
That spotlight the
signal.
cops used to call Batman.
Oh, buddy. A man after my own heart. Name's Garfield Linz.
Yeah, I heard of you. You tried to blow up Pioneer's Bridge.
Yeah.
Would have been my masterpiece, if not for the bat. A glorious, molten funeral pyre! Oh, could have watched it for hours.
Jeez. That what landed you in the hole?
Nah, I I talked some of the new Tiger guys into letting me work the kitchen. So long as I stayed away from the stove.
Smart move on their part.
Yeah, smart move.
That's what they thought. First chance I got, I shoved the cook's arm into the fryer. Skin's crackling, he's screaming. A real feast for the senses.
Jeez, Garfield, you're a hot mess.
Mark my words. Blackgate's gonna burn again, and again, and again, and again!
Sionis.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Hey, Malone, right? Let's talk.
All right, I'm listening.
Only a couple of days and you're already in with Falcone, huh? You work fast, kid. I respect that.
I know.
Sionis. I know your reputation.
Then you know that no matter what Falcone, Cobblepot, or any of these freak shows say, my family still runs this town.
That's so. Must be tough running Gotham from a windowless shitbox.
Look, I admit it. I lost everything. Joker and the Bat made sure of that. But here's the thing with rock bottom. The only way is up. Hell, with a smart guy like you, I could take it all back.
What, like a sidekick?
More like an associate. All you gotta do is find something sharp and carve that clown a second smile.
Nah. I work alone.
You'll regret this, Malone.
Huh?
The Sionis name is gonna mean something again real soon. Only you won't be around to see it.
Knock, knock.
I get out of here. We're gonna have a long chat. Maybe use a power drill to make my point.
Nothing here.
You reading me, kid?
I'm reading.
Yeah, I
you.
hear you. What's the job?
I want you to kill Yamashiro.
Kill him? Seems a little harsh, don't it?
He ratted you out to Bolton your first day here. If it was me, I'd have killed him for that alone, but different strokes. Yamashiro's the Rat King.
I thought you... I heard Flanagan was the
Yeah,
Rat
I heard
King.
he was.
Bolton threw Flanagan in solitary 4 days ago. Hasn't changed a damn thing. Nah, Yamashiro was jockeying to take me out. And get this, he's gone dark.
Well, so how am I supposed to find him then?
Yeah, how?
'Cause you got me, kid. Bolton thought he owned the place. That was a piece of paper. I can get you anywhere.
Anywhere. Like Arkham Ward? I heard a rumor some missing prisoners wound up there.
Yeah.
I love a self-starter. Go talk to Joe in the commissary. For every favor someone owes him, he owes me 10.
Can you believe that shit? It was Bolton who tried to bump out the Roman.
That's Tiger for you. Hypocrites. Think the rules don't apply to them.
They'll sweep this mess under the rug. Pretend Bolton was the one bad apple.
Guess whoever's got the steel makes the rules, huh?
We don't have to fear Bolton anymore, brothers. He barely escaped the cage with his life.
One of our biggest enemies, brought down by a prisoner. It's a sign.
I agree. In time, this inmate will join our ranks. When Blackgate burns, don't you want to be the ones holding the matches? Join us!
With Bolton out of the picture, Maybe things around here will get back to normal.
You nuts? Batman's creeping around Blackgate now. You think that's normal?
They don't know I'm
Scared?
Dusty Bat.
Damn right I'm scared. He kicked our asses the other night. I'm keeping my head down till this blows over.
Breaking news.
This is Vicky Vale live from Moldoff Avenue. More violence from the rats struck Gotham last night, but thankfully it was not a repeat of July 4th. This time the GCPD was prepared and able to apprehend the offenders before any innocent bystanders were hurt. I spoke to an officer on the scene.
We got him handled. I must have sent 3 truckloads of rats to Blackgate just this morning. These terrorists fold like umbrellas. It's like they want to go to prison.
Excuse me, what the officer meant to say was, no comment.
The sudden influx of rats to Blackgate has led to concerns about overcrowding. Chief of Security Bolton addressed them a short time ago.
Absolutely nothing to worry about.
Bolton.
I've got this place locked up tight. As always. We've had to double up these rats in a few cells, but we haven't had any problems. I've started an athletics program to help inmates blow off steam in a healthy and productive way. It's been a big hit so far.
And that seems to be a recurring theme. Things are tense, but authorities insist they're in control. With just 3 days until the Rat King's Day of Wrath, is the recent chaos just a blip, or could this be Gotham's horrifying new normal?
Alright.
This is Vicky Vale live from
Commissioner.
Malone got off too easy. If the inmates challenge Bolton and live, then it's open season on the rest of us.
Ah, Joe.
Hey, kid.
Howdy, Joe.
So is this my ride?
This it right here?
Nothing but the best. First the chapel, now this. You're quite the sightseer.
I am.
Now, what can I say? I got a great tour guide.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, right. You ready?
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
I'm ready.
Now let's go. Hop in.
Let's go.
Gotta admit, I'm curious. What's this all about?
Missing prisoners. I need to know who's coming and going in Arkham Ward.
Malone, you reading me?
Yeah, boss.
All right. Joe's gonna drop you off and give you a little time to do your thing. But you do this, and you're on your way to being made.
All right. Get out of there. Take the chute to garden control.
Ah, Joe.
Hey, thanks for the ride, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.
5 stars.
5
Save
stars.
it, Softy.
So, where's garden control?
Use the chute.
The chute?
Get back here before they escort me back to my cell, or you're on your own.
Aye, aye. Is this it? Alright, there's a tiger guard. There, night.
Gordon's in here.
What's Gordon doing?
Is that right?
Yeah, boss. I'm gonna need to cut our
Yeah, I
comms
need
so
to
I
cut
can hear what
comms,
they're
boss.
saying.
Cut them up.
Back in Flash.
Back in Flash.
Yeah, but this missing inmate, Yamashiro, you ever treat him?
I've not heard the name.
What about Rat King? You know him?
Sorry, Commissioner. I don't do politics. Now, I really must get back to my office.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for your time.
I didn't know Gordon was here.
Crane!
Dr. Quinzel, if this is about Arn...
Oh, this is about Jonathan Crane. And the unethical, very likely illegal treatment you're subjecting our patients to. Abuse. Abduction. Inspiring grandiose delusions.
What?
You're worse than the Rat King.
No, it's that kind of outburst that will result in your role at this institution being greatly reduced.
You've got another thing coming if you think you can restrict my access to my patients, Crane.
Why, Doctor, you've just given me a lovely idea. You're fired.
What? You're not even my boss.
Warden Joseph isn't here to protect you anymore, you airheaded ornament. Go cry to Bolton. Oh, wait. Your patient put him in the hospital.
But I...
Good day, Dr. Quinzel.
Crane's suspicious.
Yeah, he is.
He'll be gone tonight. I'll check his office then. I need to get back to Joe before the guards come and get him.
Yeah.
I better check in.
Yeah, I need to check in.
Hey, boss. Yamashiro's definitely missing.
Yeah, he
and
is.
if Crane knows anything, he ain't telling Gordon.
Yeah.
Well, I do respect the guy who doesn't talk to the cops. But I don't trust Crane. And with Bolton down, he's got Tiger by the short and curlies. Pull back for now. We gotta strategize.
And you got it. Heading back to Joe.
Yeah. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry back to Joe.
Cutting it pretty close, Malone.
Oh, there you are.
What the hell, Joe? Get caught in the dryer or something?
Oh, everything's fine.
Sorry, boss. Too many bloodstains. Not enough bleach.
Hey, come on, Joe.
Good
Time's
thinking.
up. You can fold them back at the commissary.
In the cart before he gets suspicious. Ride's over. Meet me at the counter.
Yeah. Howdy, Joe.
We square?
I can't speak for Mr. Falcone, but you and me, nothing but right angles, Joe.
Yeah.
Good. Because I'm out of the tour guide biz. Oh, hey? Earpiece.
Earpiece. There.
You do your own sightseeing from now on, okay?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
But I'll see you around, right?
Sure, kid. Stay out of trouble.
I will.
I got the perfect con. I'll sell burner phones. If I get my hands on some bargain basement electronics, I can dump them on the doorstep of every wannabe gangster in Blackgate. They'd sell like hotcakes. And if I run the operation through Joe's shop, no one can trace it back to me. I just need a partner to help me source them. An ace counterfeiter, you know? I am one smart son of a bitch. I can make myself rich selling cheap burner phones. Half the guys in here wouldn't know the difference between
Our escape plan is perfect. I say we go for it tonight.
Especially if I'm working
All right.
with somebody who knows.
How about a toast, huh?
A real
This is the good stuff. I promise.
Homemade.
Where the heck am I gonna find them? That'll make us sick. You couldn't spring for some contraband booze?
I'm saving my money for the outside. If tonight goes well, tomorrow we can have all the real booze we want. Okay. We meet at the rendezvous point after lights out. Then we bust out of Blackgate once and for all. I made a fresh batch of wine to mark the occasion. Let's all have a drink and toast to our freedom.
Knife
Didn't you make
DustyBet's
that
around.
junk in the toilet? Doesn't sound very sanitary.
Alcohol's a disinfectant, genius. You'll be fine.
Hey! Can anybody hear me? I
Carter,
gotta get out of
remember
here.
you.
I can't be here right now. I got a serious medical condition. I gotta talk to Dr. Crane. He can give me what I need.
What do you need?
Can anyone hear me? I need venom. Please!
No, you don't. You don't need venom.
Guards! This isn't a joke! I'm not crazy!
You are
If I don't
crazy.
get some venom in my veins soon, it's gonna be bad news. I'm not responsible for what happens to my cellmate if I don't get some venom now. Help me,
Feel bad.
please!
You need to go to Arkham Asylum.
Hey, can anybody hear me? I gotta get out of here. I can't be here right now. I got a serious medical condition.
No one's reading.
I gotta talk to him.
I said to put $500 on the guardsmen, idiot, not the guard dogs. Wait a second. Tell me more about these guard dogs. I don't care what you tell Ma, as long as she doesn't visit. The Batman showed up again. You know what that means? Headaches, drama, work. That jumbo-sized pain in my ass is the reason I'm not a cop. This gig was supposed to be safer, easier. I heard he was sneaking around death row last night. Think he'll come back? Word travels fast, huh? Well, if he shows up again, we'll have a few surprises in store for him.
You don't realize I'm DustyBet, and I just heard that. Alrighty. Huh? Arnold.
Was Donegan acting out of character last night, Arnold? Did he mention anything about feeling in distress?
No. Nothing.
We're getting nowhere here. We should talk to Dr. Crane. He treats this crank.
Good idea. Almost done here, Arnold. Just a few more questions. Now, Arnold, did Donegan threaten you? Or...
Fellas, ain't it obvious? The mug couldn't bear this mortal coil and shuffled out of here. Life goes on.
Woody, stop interrupting.
Woody, you're talking to the dummy again.
One left me a gift. Welcome back from solitary. Good to be out of that sardine can.
Yeah.
I should hang up this poster. Looks good.
Yeah, that looks
Thanks,
good.
Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Turner.
A lot of people have been talking about that rumble with Bolton. Pretty impressive, I gotta say. What's on your mind?
Falcone sprung me from solitary. As far as he's concerned, I'm in his debt now.
Not someplace I'd want to be. But then again, neither is solitary.
Well, now I got access. And protection. On the other hand, they just cozied up next to the Roman. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Falcone might be a good friend to have in prison, but he's not a man of honor. So the question is, now that you've earned his trust, what are you gonna do with it?
I try to help the guys that need it, Turner. Even if I'm not sure what that looks like.
I'd expect as much from one of Master Kirigi's students. There's people in here who could use your help. You'll do right by him. I'm sure of it.
Rearranging Bolton's face didn't exactly do wonders for his resume. Who's in charge of this place now?
Yeah, who?
Just because Bolton's still recovering from your fight doesn't mean much has changed. These men are ex-police, former soldiers. Their chain of command is more or less intact. But Dr. Crane has taken over some of Bolton's duties. Not sure what I make of that myself.
Dr. Crane. You met him?
You met him?
Yes, sir. A lot of docs poked and prodded at me when I was recruited to Task Force X. But Crane's different. Brilliant. Efficient. Ruthless.
Think he'd hurt anyone? And I'm not talking about just roughing him up.
Absolutely. Far as Crane's concerned, we're guinea pigs.
What?
Here to be used and tossed aside. But you can't stop him. You might have been able to get close to Bolton, but Crane won't make the same mistake. Later, Malone.
Yeah, later.
Never thought I'd be glad to see this hellhole.
Yeah.
Time for shut-eye.